The following portion of Ozarks Fox AM is sponsored by the Gutter Experts.
It's always great to see our friend Aaron Ehrlich with the Gutter Experts. So, okay, let me start off with an obvious question that might seem kind of obvious and blatant. You know, like,
Yeah.
Why is it so important to have gutters on your home?
Well, this is really funny because we get this question all the time. People say, do I need to have my gutters? Can we just take them off? Do I need to replace them? It happens all the time. Gutters are just really important because it gets water away from your foundation, from your house. If we leave the gutters up and don't have the downspout, it causes a huge problem. Like, it happens all the time. That's why we have to be so quick. Like, if a roof's going on and gutters getting replaced, we have to get those on ASAP. It's crazy what water can do to your concrete. So if you're building a new house, the contractor's gonna just say, I have concrete coming this day. I need these gutters up right away because it will erode your concrete and you'll have different colored concrete from where the water lands.
Wow.
Very
Okay,
wild.
so water is not your friend in this situation.
Not necessarily, yeah. In the Ozarks, we love to have water. We always get it when we don't want it, but but that is a big problem, though.
Okay, so if a person's gutters are not working properly, what options do they have?
So if somebody's not working, you got to find out why. So sometimes it's a really quick fix, like didn't clean your gutters. Like, that happens a lot. Like, I had a friend, like, that's what happened. He was like freaking out, thinking something was broken, something was messed up. Just had issues with leaves and stuff like that inside. But if there's big giant dents, if your downspouts, a lot of times somebody hits the downspout and kinks it in, you're already gonna have a major problem.
So, and besides that, too, we live in the Ozarks.
We live in the Ozarks.
We have leaves. We have the pollen in the spring.
We have
everything that. There's so many issues that can arise with not taking care of your gutters.
Correct. Yeah, and even just the storms. Like, I see a lot of gutters that are just a limb hit it and it dented because it's aluminum and it dented in really good, and that'll impede water flow and big problem.
Is there that big of a difference though when it comes to like gutter protection?
That's a huge. So there's so many misconceptions about gutter guard. There is a huge one because ultimately no gutter guard is actually the best because you want your water to flow into the gutter and get away from the house. Sometimes too much gutter guard can cause problems, or so just going for the most expensive, the most beefy gutter guard is not the best thing. So it's really, really important. I love to break this myth because some people spend so much money because they're afraid of heights, they're afraid of ladders, and they should be a little bit. It's a good, healthy. You should be healthily afraid of heights, but sometimes you can end up getting in a real big problem because you spent too much money on them, and you should not be taking out a house payment for a gutter guard. So be careful. That's where sometimes scams can come in. People can charge you a whole lot of money preying on your fear of heights.
Wow.
So you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
And how often would you say, I'm a new homeowner myself, and how often would you suggest cleaning the gutters, making sure like everything is up to code?
So it would just depends on your trees. So sometimes it's once a year in the fall. Sometimes it's 3 times a year. Sometimes it'll be a spring, summer, fall, depending on the trees. Some trees just shed more often than others.
Okay.
At my house, it's 3 times a fall.
Oh my God.
That's how many trees I got. I mean, I'm up on that roof all the time.
Yes, which is exhausting, but you get a good workout.
And that's what a great way to look at that.
It is, yes. There's always.
It's called the Gutter Experts, by the way.
Oh yeah.
What's the best way to get in touch with you?
So there's a QR code on the screen. Otherwise, you can see us on our website, Facebook, or just type in the Gutter Experts, and you can find us on Google.
Awesome. Aaron, thank you so much.
No problem. Got to be here.
The preceding portion of Ozarks Fox AM was sponsored by the Gutter Experts.